Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. No score, just getting started, top of the first. In the air, out towards right center. Big Daddy makes the catch, and that'll do it. And now Aaron Big Daddy. Big time power.
The right fielder, Aaron Big Daddy.
And that one hammered.
Go.
That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. It just got out of here. Home run number 45 on the year. It's 2-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One down. Here's Chavis now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
And a pitch. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you...
Here's Greg Allen. One, two now. Popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Up next for the Pirates, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Popped up right side. India makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here's a speed threat, Aaron Big Daddy. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hit hard, that gets through. Jonathan India at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter now, Matt Schrock. And they're all loaded up. 2 outs, bases full. Cal Farmer up to the plate now. 3-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Allen under this one. And that ends the inning. Anthony Alford, the next to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Kicks and fires. That one hit to right. And that'll get down for a hit. The throw into second, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Bottom of the inning, in now for the Reds, Aaron Big Daddy.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. Jonathan India digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now back to second, and he's back again. Left-hand batter waits. Rolled over to third. Now 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Max Schrock. Bounce to third. Hayes picks it up, zips it to first, gets him easily in. And now Aaron Big Daddy. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Aaron Big Daddy.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Colin Moran for the 4th time tonight. Ground ball scooped up, Key Brian Hayes. The throw to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Anthony Alford.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Aaron Big Daddy now at the plate.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jonathan India. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And there's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
In now for the Reds, Max Schrock. The 1-1. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
7-3 is how this one ends.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 7 runs on an even 20.
Here's Daniel Vogelback.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22.
Ball on a strike.
Vogelback.
In the air, right field. Big Daddy settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Anthony Alford, the next Pirate to hit. In the air, right field. Big Daddy. Couple of steps in. Puts it away for the out. So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Aaron Big Daddy. You know, when you look around the game and think about the best power hitters in the sport, this guy is one of the first names you got to come up with. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His 46th of the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
And now, Matt Frazier.
Get a ground ball, turn 2 for you.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Frazier.
And a pitch. That to right. Big Daddy racing over to make the catch. Back here in Cincinnati. Bottom 4. Now here is Aaron Big Daddy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the right-hander back to work. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the pitch. Slow ground ball to the right side. Off balance speed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now, Aaron Big Daddy.
The right fielder, Aaron Big Daddy.
The wind and the pitch. That's a strike. Strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Good contact guy, good defender. Medina keeping an eye on him. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! For the top of the 8th. The batter now, Kevin Newman. 2-2 now. In the air, right field. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down. Ryan Reynolds here, 1 for 2. Right side. Big Daddy under it. Out. Number 2. Daniel Vogelback at the plate. The 0-1. Fly ball to right. Big Daddy has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And now the right fielder, Aaron Big Daddy. This guy with light tower power.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Big Daddy.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. He leaves the yard to right. His 47th home run of the season, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4-1.
And welcome back. Top of the 2nd. Here's Daniel Vogelback.
Leading off for the Pirates, the first baseman, number 22, Daniel Vogelback.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit.
Bottom of the 2nd. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Aaron Big Daddy.
The right fielder, Aaron Big Daddy.
Bonda back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is gone. This place is absolutely loving it. His 48th of the year. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Big Daddy, the solo homer his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Matt Frazier.
Matt Frazier.
Rips that one to right. Big Daddy makes the grab. 2 away. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Aaron Big Daddy. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And he deals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one on its way. Off the batter's eye and gone. His 3rd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Aaron Big Daddy.
Number 99, Aaron Big Daddy.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can't.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And gone. He'll circle the bases. His 4th home run of the game. It's 8-5.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Aaron Big Daddy.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Let's go.
Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. And they get the out. Here's Josh Van Meter.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
High fly ball, right field. Big Daddy under it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
He just hit home run number 47 on the season. And that is a big number for our next guest, Carlos Pena. Carlos, your career high for homers in a single season, 46, set back in 2007. When you're on a power surge like this, what are your teammates telling you?
Well, they look at you like you are from another planet, and I really enjoyed that feeling. I mean, they would look at me like, where does this power come from? It's like, well, man, you got to have strong wrists and good timing. I got to go back to timing as well. But look, it really feels like you're hitting a home run every single day. And every single time you go up to the plate, you think you're able to leave the yard. It's a great feeling, and that's what I missed the most from my playing career.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.